reading this book by Seymour Simon called Animals Nobody Loves. And what I did is I looked at the cover and I thought, that's a really gross spider. What is this book going to be about? And I noticed that I reread the title. I use that strategy. It really helps me. Animals Nobody Loves. And I thought, okay, this book is going to be about some gross, scary, icky creatures. Okay? But it wasn't until I looked at the summary on the back that I was able to make a really good prediction. I noticed that all the animals listed on the table of contents were all like scary animals, like rats and cockroaches and skunks and coyotes and bears and sharks, all of those kind of scary creatures. It wasn't until I read the back, the little summary, that I was really able to make a good, strong prediction. Listen to what it says. Who could love a deadly black widow spider, a 25-foot-long man-eating crocodile, or a ferocious white shark? These animals that nobody loves sometimes deserve their reputations. So you'd better watch out. Others have earned this title on looks alone, like the powerful but shy 8-armed octopus or the peaceful giant devil ray. Seymour Simon unveils the fascinating truths about 20 of nature's most misunderstood animals, from the downright savage to the surprisingly timid. So I made my prediction here. I bet Seymour Simon is going to try to change my thinking about these animals. Okay? So I was able to make my prediction by doing what? What did I use to make my prediction?
You used text features.
You're so smart. That's right. I used my text features. I used a title, I used a table of contents, and I used a summary on the back. This book really didn't have a whole lot of other text features. Okay? Like you'll see in some nonfiction text, you'll see bold print, captions, keywords, table of contents, and labels. Are all those things really important to your understanding?
Yes.
Yes. Okay? I want you to do those things. I want you to take in the table of contents today and make predictions about what this text is going to be about. Okay? Today you're going to get this book called Rubbery Arms and Baggy Bodies. Right now I'm going to give you your book and you're going to take your book walk, looking at all your text features, pulling out the important things to help you make good. It's a lot. Look how tiny they are. And what did the author do here? What did he provide you with?
He gave us a tech feature.
Yeah.
And told us what those are.
It does, and it shows you, it kind of compares. It gives you, here's an octopus egg, and here's a grain of rice. And it gives you kind of some perspective, like a grain of rice is tiny. Well, that's how tiny that octopus egg is. Okay? Let's share some of your predictions that you made, and we're going to put them on our chart up here. And after you read, we're going to go back and confirm those predictions or talk about how you changed your thinking. Go ahead.
I think it's going to be about octopuses and their life and how they live.
Excellent job. Okay, let's put that on our chart. Do you feel like that helped you using the text features to make your predictions? Mm-hmm. Don't you feel ready for the book now?
Yes.
You know, I'm so bad. I love nonfiction so much that sometimes I just jump right in and start reading. And you know what? That kind of hurts me as a reader because I don't really get a good idea of what the book's going to be about. And that hurts my thinking, okay? So I'll always make an effort every time I'm reading a nonfiction or any book. I take that book walk. I use the text features to help me. Find this word dens. Everybody find it on page 7? Excellent. Now, tell us, we had this great conversation about how important this word was to this chapter. Tell us about that.
I think because octopus homes, without little dens, they won't have anywhere to live. They would just have to stay out and risk being eaten or something.
Does everybody understand that the den is their home? Okay, all right. Now, there's another word on that page. It's the word invertebrate. Talk about the strategy of questioning. When readers question throughout a text, what's engaged? Their brain, their mind. So as you're reading today, I want you to be asking yourself questions, okay? And that's going to help you stay tuned into what you're reading. Let me give you an example. And I was wondering, well, what kind of insects do they eat that pest me? So I thought about it. I was like, what's a big pest right now outside that's flying around? Mosquitoes. Do spiders eat mosquitoes?
Yes.
So in that sense, they do help us, don't they? Do you see how that question helped me to understand this Seymour Simon's big idea here? Reading today, I'm going to give you some stickies. And do you have to do this?
No.
No. And as you're reading, if you have a good question, jot it down. Okay? Now, you can use any of these reactions to help you monitor your understanding. You can make inferences. Okay? You can jot down the main idea. Use what works best for you. But if you use the question strategy today, we're going to share those questions that you came up with. Okay? All right. Now, are you ready to jump into your reading?
Reaches out its rubbery tentacles and quickly grabs it. Food is pulled toward the octopus mouth, whizzed under the bottom. When the octopus has finished eating, it will tidy its den by using its funnel to blow the bits of broken shell away. Food for octopus, crab, clam, and lobster.
Good.
Let's
Let's stop right here on this page. Did you have any questions while you were reading? Mm-hmm. What kind of questions did you have?
I thought, are there any other foods it can eat?
Okay, good. Do you think that helps you? Would that help you deepen your understanding about, look at the title. What's the title?
Dinner time.
Dinner time. Is that going to help you understand more about octopuses once you know a little bit more about how they eat?
Grain of rice and it has a stem.
Good. Can you read for me a little right there?
The female guards her eggs and does not hurt or eat until the eggs have hatched. Hunt or eat until the eggs have hatched.
Why did you reread there?
Because when I had looked over there, I had saw it was hunt instead of. What did I say?
Hatch?
Yeah.
Would that hurt your meaning if you said hatched instead of hunt?
Yes.
Yeah, great job there. Before we started reading and we were looking at our text features, we made some predictions, okay? Let's talk about those predictions and let's confirm them. What was your prediction?
I think it's going to be about an octopus's life and how it goes on.
And was your prediction right? Yeah, it sure was. Now, would you change it at all? What are you thinking now? What is the book about?
About an octopus, how octopuses live through its life, and how they get away from predators and how they get their prey.
That's really important because, okay, what was your question?
Why do octopuses have little eggs?
Great. Now, was that answer in your text?
No, but I could predict.
So what do you think?
If they only laid one egg, the egg would be eaten, and if it lays more eggs, then the more chance it would live.
More chance of survival, right? Do you see how she used her inferring skills? She took what she knew about something. She used the picture clues, and she made an inference. But do you see how the questioning, what does it help you do? What does it help you do as a reader?
The beginning, it helps you infer what the story's going to be about.
Great.
And how it'll help you with your questions and all that.
That's so true because questioning is tied to inferences. It's tied to making predictions because when you question something, what do we naturally want to do?
Look at the title.
But when we question something, as a reader and a thinker, we want to figure that answer out, don't we? Mm-hmm. And that keeps us tuned into our story, okay? So whenever you feel like, oh, this story's kind of boring, or, oh, I'm getting tired, get a sticky note out. Start thinking about the questions you have while you're reading. And that doesn't just have to be in nonfiction. It can be in fiction too, okay? All right, so today and every day when you're reading in your classroom, this summer at home, I want you using these reaction strategies, okay? Making predictions, asking those good questions. Got it?